Oops.
And we're back.
Hey!
Oh, hello.
It's the room. So this is the info center.
Yeah, it's the info center, not the room.
It's the welcome center from, when you're driving.
Monsters, Inc.
Oh, I was thinking, like, on the road when you're just, like, a rest stop.
Yeah.
I
The
just
Ohio
might be
Welcome
Monsters, Inc. My bad.
Here, got it.
I saw Halloween Ends yesterday.
How
Did
terrible
you?
was it? I knew it was gonna be bad. The only
Halloween
good
Kills
one-
was horrible.
I know it was.
Halloween Ends was somehow worse.
Was it fun bad?
No.
Was
The
it?
only good ones are the first three, and the second one's questionable.
That would be.
And unpopular opinion. I might have said this on the show before. I like the Rob Zombie ones.
Oh?
They're not as bad as
People say they are.
They're not nearly as bad as the newest movies.
No. Well,
So I don't know why
I'd have
they
to go
get
back
so
and
much
see the
shit.
Rob Zombie ones again.
They're definitely more gory and more crude because it's Rob Zombie.
Yeah, but they also give Michael Myers a backstory.
Yeah, which is unnecessary for certain. But he's got to figure out a way to plug his wife into the movie somehow.
That's fair.
So this is 1999 AD.
Yes.
The Day of Lavos,
Yes.
which is the one who brought the destruction to this area, right?
Right.
Just
The world, even.
I love this. Listen, you brought up a movie, and I told Selena knows this. I've been listening, but you don't, Tim. I've found one of my new favorite podcasts is just called History of the 90s.
Oh,
Everything
nice.
you need to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to episode by episode. It's phenomenal. They did a two-parter movies of 1999.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was Office Space, and I did not know that was a Mike Judge film.
Yeah. How did you not?
Because I live under a rock. And so I checked it out from my library on DVD because that's also a thing.
Yeah.
Video rental stores, why did they ever even exist? I digress, but that's a thing. And I threw it on last night. I was really more listening to it, but I didn't glance up here and there. And that's such a fun movie.
It is a great
I really
movie.
enjoyed it. And I think the ending is very satisfying. I was like, this is very...
but this is the last straw.
Man, that was such a good movie. And I was like...
Set the building on fire.
Oh, there's so many touches, and it's just I'm gonna have to ask you to go ahead, and I'm just, it's such a good. There's so many just
lines.
lines.
It's a lot of good dry humor.
Yeah, it's such a Mike Judge, and what's his name? The teacher. I always
Teacher.
in Beavis and Butthead, I always forget. I always mix up his name. Mr. Garrett. No, it's not Garrison.
It's
That's
not
South
Garrison.
Park.
Yeah, South Park.
No, I'm talking about the.
The angry gym teacher or the
No,
hippie
it's
teacher?
the hippie teacher.
Yeah.
What's his name? Dang it, I'm upset. But
Been a
he
while since I
plays
watched
the
it.
boss of Sandra Bullock's character at the
Yeah.
restaurant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
As soon as I heard the voice, probably helped that I wasn't looking at it. What do you know what I mean? Because when I
Yeah.
heard the voice, I was like, "Freaking A, that's so cool!" I loved that. I told my parents they need to watch it too. They've never seen it. So finally, I have seen a movie that my parents haven't, and also. Because of this, I have checked out Fight Club from my library.
I love
God.
Fight Club.
Because I also I'm going to start slowly checking out DVDs from my library now. It's changing my life.
I hate that there's the it's always movies that I fucking love too, and then there'll be the stereotype around said movie about film bro incel types really liking them.
Yeah.
Really oh yeah, I wish that was me.
You'll like
And
the
Fight
treatment.
Club's one of those movies.
Yep.
So is American Psycho, which I also love, and I just bought.
Well, you'll like the treatment that they give it on the History of the 90s podcast. It's a really good podcast.
Yeah,
it's
Fight
very
Club
just
is awesome.
informational, but also hard to describe. But the way they treat it, though, Selena, is just that it's it gained a cult following later. It was never they didn't speak ill of it in the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It was really it's very good the way they do that.
I love
but
Fight Club.
yeah, anyways. All right, Lavos. Is that what's destroying our world?
Yeah. Yep. You know who else lives under a rock?
What?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh shit.
Why? I'm not.
Geographically, they're south of Iraq.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that topical? Are they in the news? That was my first thought. That's
That
hilarious.
flew over my head for a minute. That was good. That's a good joke. I like jokes that need to be explained, and I truly mean that.
It
Sincerely.
was a quality joke.
You'd
though.
love a lot of my jokes then.
I think it's because I love Norm Macdonald, and he does that thing where he tells something completely unfunny and then just explains the shit out
Yeah,
of it.
yep.
And that makes it funnier to me.
Or he just goes, "These are the jokes, folks."
Yeah.
So Lavos is destroying their world too. This can't be the way the world ends. Or is Marld referring to this world when she says our world?
I don't know, but she needs to hold
It's
it
the
together
same world.
better.
Chrono. Oh yeah, you're right. It's just different time period.
Yeah.
There's only one thing we can do. I'm Chrono Cross. There's just different world. You know what I mean? I'm like, my mind's breaking.
Is this Chrono Cross or Chrono Trigger?
Trigger.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Man, I want
but
Selena
we're
to
this far in,
experience
I
that.
didn't know if I should ask.
No, you're fine. There's only one thing we can do. We must change history, just like Chrono did when he saved me. Okay, Luca? Okay, Chrono? So this is how they get charged with this whole journey, which is really interesting to me. It was a stroke of luck that we were sent here through that gate. Chrono, let's go. What happens if you say no?
I don't know.
Well, Selena, what is 16 in endings? I wonder if it would change something, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I can wishfully think, okay?
The endings are determined by when you beat the game.
Okay.
Whoa.
Or when you beat the final boss, I should say.
Okay. Chrono, Luca, together we can do this. Let's take a second and do some more research on Lavos activities back in our time period. Next stop, Protodome. Next stop, the Silver Dome, you guys.
Next stop, Thunder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this going to replay? Okay. Could I turn off the computer now? Could we walk away from the computer?
It's
No?
showing you where you need to go.
I know, but I played this twice now. The people are going to turn us off. The people who are watching this in a year
All
and a half.
49 of them.
When if we do take over editing, and we should just do daily drops. That way, it'll help get some of the backlog out. Because there's like a lot, I think. Is there a quicker way to blast out of here, or just the same way I came in?
Same way you came in.
Okay.
There's no exit spell in this game.
You know what I do like though
Where's the
is
escape rope?
thank you. What I do like is
What do you like?
I'm sorry. I went to use a combo, and then I realized I didn't use the combo, and I waited the time anyway. I am a mess. And now I forgot what it was that I was going to say that I like, and so here we are.
I said something about escape rope, but I think you were starting to say something you liked before I said escape rope.
I was going to make that escape rope joke, though. I think I was going to say, you know what I like? It's when you say all my jokes for me. And I was going to say that unironically because I actually do like it.
I know. We're always thinking the same
Wrong
thing.
way.
Speaking
Thank you.
slightly of which,
I know what you're going to say.
Wrong way.
Can you just, like... I don't want to touch him.
No, you don't. Well, maybe you do.
But I did come from this way.
Could be a robosexual.
whoa,
That's
me.
I'm
Not
no.
Charlie, me!
That's unfortunate. There's
I
so
had
many,
a crush on the Transformers as a kid.
There's so many unfortunate things going on.
Do you know how many...
I'm
Do you know how many Transformers art accounts I follow on Twitter?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna stop you
I
right
follow all
there.
the right ones.
I don't like that the same place in my brain went to this, so I'll just let it live though. Anyway, that reminds me, did you hear, Selena, that Nintendo bought an animation company, and it just so happens to be the same one because they want one to have in-house for their games and for movie production now.
Right.
It's the same one that did Yuri on Ice, actually.
Oh, shit.
I forget the name of it, but it's going to be pretty...
Yeah, which one? It's been so long since I've watched Yuri on Ice. I don't even think we finished it.
Well, what did you discover? We were close, though. This is our future. Who cares? Where's the food? This is all we could get. Seeds? You don't know how long the Enertron will hold out. Those seeds might be your only hope. You have to stay alive, and so do we. You're strange. You're different from us. I think it's because we're healthy. Healthy?
Yeah, you guys are really... I almost said brown, but I don't think that's a good idea.
It's the thought that counts. Got a nice ring to it.
The racist thought.
You guys are really... I don't know if I should say that.
We'll try growing the seeds. What are those? They just might be our future.
These are my Crocs.
Their shoes. Well, we are in the future. We would have past Crocs, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. If the future looked like this, the Crocs would probably still be around, though.
Yeah, they'll just be chrome.
No, I was getting at
Everything's
the...
chrome in the future.
Stop. I was getting at the, like... on the list of things that will survive anything, like the Twinkies, cockroaches, I was just gonna slate Crocs on that list.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Why?
Because same material, and then that gives like one redeeming object for the future. Because like, let's face
You
it.
say Twinkies and Crocs are made of the same material?
No, I mean like it's
Or
the way the
Crocs
material.
and cockroaches.
No, the material that they're made out of would be impenetrable. Is what
Let's
I
also
mean.
talk about the fact that you just said Crocs are a redeeming item.
Yeah, because I was about
Yeah,
to go on
they're like
my.
walking on clouds.
Thank
to be
you. I was
fair.
about to go on my
God.
diatribe about how phenomenal those shoes are. So don't
God.
even. What? They're hideous. Okay.
You know what though? I would own a pair if they didn't cost $1 million.
You know why they cost million? Worth it. That's why. Go by way of Laboratory
Probably
32.
take like one penny to make.
Higher price doesn't mean better quality.
No, but
Just look at iPhone versus Android.
Ooh. Well, oh no, that's fine. Don't worry. I know the company that I unfortunately own too many things of.
If it
Does a
makes
wonderful
you feel
job
any
of making
better,
terrible
sometimes I go
objects.
into my phone and I'm just scrolling through my apps. And there'll be apps I never downloaded.
I don't like that.
And I looked it up and it just means there's fucking malware on my phone and I don't know how it got there and I can't turn it off. I can't get rid of it. I just be like, why is Bingo Blitz downloaded on my phone? I guarantee you.
It's the porn.
Not okay!
We got a bike
I
key.
thought using Go would help.
What about private browsing?
I used a private browser.
Guys, come back next time, and we got a bike key, and Selena's got to figure out her malware problem. See what happens.
Ooh.
Bye, you guys.